Assignments tool overview, including Rubrics and SafeAssign. In this short video, I'm going to walk you through the process of creating an assignment, incorporating SafeAssign into it, grading the assignment, and giving the student feedback with inline grading. I'll include a rubric in the assignment. However, in this video, I'm not focusing on the properties and settings, but rather on showing you how the tool works as a whole in Blackboard. I've already logged into Blackboard and I've gone to my course content area where I have two sample unit folders. I'm going to open Unit 2 and I'm going to create a new assignment, and I'm going to call it Unit 2 Essay with SafeAssign. Now, of course, I could put my instructions in here. I could type them in. If I wanted to, I could click Browse My Computer and I could attach any assignment instructions I wanted to give to the students. I could assign a due date. Now, if I wanted to, I could actually type in the number of points, but in this instance, I'm going to show you the Add Rubric button. Now, on the fly from an assignment, I can select a rubric if I already had created one, or I could create a new rubric. And when I click Create New Rubric, you can see that the Create Rubric form shows up. And of course, you would have to learn how to actually create your own rubric. You can also create a new rubric based on an existing rubric. So if you had an existing rubric, but you wanted to modify it for this particular assignment, you could do that. In this case, though, I'm going to select a rubric, and I'm going to select the grading rubric for writing assignments. So then I click Submit, and now Blackboard says click OK to assign the rubric's maximum points. So I click OK, and you can see that the maximum points that students could earn for this rubric is 10. Now, down here, there are some very important controls. If I wanted to delete the rubric, I could click this little Remove button. If I wanted to view the rubric, I just click this middle button, and the rubric itself opens, so I can actually review the rubric. I can also edit the rubric right here. That's another option. Now, I'm going to leave Used for Grading. You should always leave that alone, but this is very important. I do want to show the rubric to students, and I want to show it to students with the rubric scores, because this is an important part of setting expectations for students, so they know exactly what they're going to be graded on, and there's specific description information about the levels of achievement. So I select Yes with rubric scores. Now I click Availability. For individual, not group submission, they only get a single attempt instead of multiple attempts. I do want to have the submissions for plagiarism checked with the SafeAssign anti-plagiarism tool. I am going to allow students to view their originality reports, and I am not going to exclude submissions. Now again, I'm not going into the details of how the tools are used. I'm just doing a quick overview here. In grading options, I'm not going to select either option. In display of grades, I'm going to set primary as the score. That's what students see in my grades. And I'm going to select secondary as percentage. I see that in the Grade Center. I'm not going to change any of the other settings on this assignment. I'm just going to scroll to the bottom and click Submit. Now I'm going to go in as a student. So I'm going to click Enter Student View. I'm going to click Course Content, Unit 2. And here's the new assignment that I created. Since the students' submitted papers are going to be checked with SafeAssign, they will see the institution release statement. As an instructor, you must include the syllabus statement related to SafeAssign in your syllabus. Also notice that as a student, I click View Rubric, and now I can see exactly how my instructor is going to be grading me and what they're going to be grading me on. So I'm going to close this, and now I'm going to click Browse My Computer and browse to the paper that I want to submit. I'll select my sample essay, click Open, I'll click Submit, and now I've submitted my paper. Now I'm going to exit Student Preview. Notice that I keep the preview user and all data in this case, because when I return to my instructor mode, I want to be able to go to Needs Grading and grade this paper and provide feedback. Now I can go to Needs Grading. Here's the paper that my student submitted. When I click on the attempt, I see that SafeAssign shows that there's a 100% overall match. To look at the SafeAssign Originality report, I just click the link and then click View Originality Report. On the Originality report, I can compare the text in the paper to the source text. Content that was from different sources, such as student papers or internet resources, will show up in different highlighted colors on the Originality report. Now I'll click back to the Blackboard tab. Now, as an instructor, I can actually provide inline grading and feedback to this student. I'm going to make things a little bit bigger by expanding the grading panel and then making this maximum size. Now I can use the commenting features in order to add comments. Students can see them on screen or download a PDF with the comments. Now I can use Blackboard's inline grading tools to add comments, draw, highlight, add text, etc. Of course, you can always simply click the submission link and download the paper and then open it up in Microsoft Word and use Microsoft's review tools in order to add comments or feedback to the paper directly. Then, when you grade the student and provide feedback, you can attach the paper with your comments. Now that I've finished adding in comments to this paper, I'm going to grade the student. I'm not going to just enter the grade, I'm actually going to use the grading rubric. So I'll click the link to display the grading rubric. And now I'm going to select the points that I feel this student deserves. At the bottom, you can add additional feedback if you wish. Click Save. Now, based on the rubric, the student has their grade. I click Submit, and now the grade is being sent over directly to the Grade Center. If I go into Full Grade Center, I can see that my preview user now has the grade. I can always go back and review the student's attempt or make any changes that I might like. The last thing that I'm going to show you is what it looks like from a student's perspective. So I'll return to Student Preview and I'll go into My Grades. This is what it would look like to a student. They would go into the My Grades tool, they could see what their score was, they can view the rubric, and when they click to view the rubric, they can see exactly what they got for each of the rubric criteria in the different performance levels. Any feedback that you had provided would also show up to the students as comments right in the My Grades tool. I hope this short overview has helped you to decide whether or not you think the Assignments tool with Rubrics and SafeAssign could be helpful to you in your own teaching.